around it, so not every guy's going to be all gung-ho and like enthusiastic about going and spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on creams and pills that aren't super efficacious.
I'm a man that believes in, like, bro, if you're having a disadvantage, accept it. God gave you a disadvantage. Take your L and leave, bro. Awez, and today we're reacting to, she doesn't believe balding is real. I have many words for this lady. Guys, balding is real. Listen, my whole family line is balders. You know what I'm saying? To the point that I'm even balding. Check it out. Check it out. There's some proper balding right there, boys and girls. Some proper balding. Anyone even know my age? 21. And I'm balding like this. So yes, balding is real. I don't know what she's talking about. So basically, I'm gonna tell you now, guys. A quick disclaimer. I'm gonna be raging for the whole video. I know I am. But it's cool, because raging is fun. So rage with me now. Rage with me. So without further ado, comment, like, subscribe. Let's dollar.
I don't know if this is like a big fiery debate or if I just got thrust into like a very tiny pocket of hostility, but there is right now a raging battle of people debating. I don't know if this is like a big fiery debate or if I just got thrust into like a very tiny pocket of hostility, but there is right now a raging battle of people debating whether or not balding is real. Kind of. That's the statement that started it. That was like the shot heard around the world for this topic.
I don't believe in male balding.
Why?
First of all, if you're a male and you want to go bald, that's fine, like good for you. However, if you're a male and you don't want to go bald and you're balding anyway, that's where I take issue.
That opening line right there, I don't believe in male balding, actually reached through the fucking phone screen and tickled me. I was smiling. It goes so
Hold up. What the frick? Yeah.
hard. I don't believe in male balding. Shit is a
The
myth.
confidence, dog.
It's like a cryptid, almost. I've never seen a bald man. No such thing. That's a goddamn lie. That's a deep state hoax right there. That's like 5G. I don't know. I love that. It just slaps. It's not exactly what she's saying, but it's how she lays the foundation. The
What
point
is she
she's
saying
making
then?
is
Hold on.
that she believes that balding is a solved problem, and if there's anyone who is bald without wanting to be bald, it's due to their laziness. It's fundamentally.
Lady, some people don't want to put freaking whatever they call this, the not moisturized, but all these chemicals in their hair or on their head, because they don't really trust those type of things, right? And because it's a waste of money, since, well, if you don't use it for, I guess, a week, you're gonna start balding again, right? Then some people don't even have the money to do surgery. And even if you did have the money to do surgery, bro, if you're willing to do surgery for this thing, you have already lost. Throw in the towel. I don't understand what are we doing right now. As bald men, guys, let us accept that we're bald, bro. There's many looks that look fire on bald people, bro. There's a lot. You can wear a beanie, you can wear a cap, you can wear what they call this, a turban. You can wear a lot of things that works for people that are bald, bro. Nothing wrong. You go full bald, be Johnny Sins. For those who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Like, well, I told him I rage a bit. Actually, I'm not actually raging. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm so happy
What
for
she's
myself.
getting at. She's saying, like, if you're bald and you choose to be bald, yippee, good for you, she says. But if you're balding and you don't want to be balding, well, you're just lazy.
Because women in this day and age have to do so much to upkeep their looks, and men cannot be bothered to just put some cream on their head or take a little vitamin or get a hair transplant even. Women are doing more than that.
So her point is, compared to female beauty standards, men balding is a significantly easier issue to tackle. You can really grab that one by the fucking nipples and solve it with creams and pills and hair transplants. And if you are balding and don't want to be, well, you're just a gluttonous sloth who's too lazy to fix this problem. And that's kind of the gist of it. I don't think she's super knowledgeable on how expensive, like, hair transplants are. They are not cheap, especially in today's day and age. Also, being put on medication also not super cheap. So like, yeah, you can get like the finasteride, the minoxidil, and like the combo there. Get it with the fucking 2-piece, and from everything I understand about it, it seems to work to some degree. It varies person to person, obviously, because not everyone's just a fucking clone. So it doesn't work for everybody, but it does work a little bit for some people, and for others more so. But it's never like the cure to baldness, as I understand it. There's not like a magic pill. Like, there's no like Phoenix down for your hair. Like, you can't, chug your way to a full head of hair again. Like, it is tough, and it is very expensive. And she's saying women do significantly more than this, but men can't even be bothered to do the bare minimum of stopping the balding with these pills, creams, and hair transplants. Again, there's not exactly, like it's not Courage the Cowardly Dog, where Eustace gets that handful of shit and can rub it on his head to fix the baldness, which ultimately led to other problems. Again, a lot of the medication does have like side effects and stuff too. Like, it's not exactly the
I don't want
easiest
those
thing.
side effects.
And I recognize that for women, there are a lot of things they go through for the sake of like the beauty standards that are put upon them.
And ladies, I'm not saying that it should be like a double standard where only the woman should do crazy things on their body and this thing. In my opinion, baby girl, if you're ugly, you're ugly. If you fire, you fire. There's no need to change yourself, because there's definitely somebody out there that loves you for who you are, with everything all together. There's definitely is somebody in the world that does that. So in my opinion, bro, to even try to change yourself in a way that's kind of artificial is too much, bro. It is. I mean, work out, yes. Try some beauty creams, yes. If you like those things and you like having them, yes, fine. But for you to go to surgery and all these extra things, like, bruh, stop it. Get some help.
That are also very difficult. But I don't think those should be celebrated either. I don't think there's anything good from putting this pressure on women or men to adhere to the beauty standards that people think they should.
More stigma for guys to do beauty products, and that includes like hairline stuff. Guys are like more generally insecure about doing stuff like that because they're not really supposed to. Beauty products, we were sold that that's a girl's thing, not a guy's thing.
I don't know how much of an excuse that is. There's not as much pressure on men in society
That's
as there is
not
on
the
women
excuse. I
to
just
upkeep
don't
their
want
looks.
to.
And they just kind of get resigned to the fact that they're going bald. Versus if you ask any single woman something that's
Hold up. Guys, this video is kind of lagging. Body's on like 72. So hold up, let me just put in 72 straight, right? Let's put in 72 straight, and let's see how it was. If it's still lagging, then bro, I don't know what I can do. Just listen to the audio, because as well, Penguin Zero is the type of videos where you don't even watch the video, you just listen to the audio. This man is an entertaining speaker, Ingalario. And I'm also an entertaining speaker.
happening to their looks that they don't like, they will go ahead and fix it. Whether it's like an at-home DIY solution to like professional, super expensive treatments.
Now in the comment section, everybody was dunking on the guy here, saying that he was mansplaining and not listening, and that he's like not even engaging in the conversation, and everyone is on her side about how she's, out here spitting and shitting the truth. Like, these are all facts that she is speaking about. Baldness not being real and easily solvable. I don't think he did anything wrong. He's right. There is a stigma around men using like toupees or wigs, because then it's kind of like, I'm 5'6", right? A lot of people joke around like, just go get height surgery. Well, the people that get height surgery are constantly fucking clowned on. They get dunked on more than me at 5'6" when I play pickup basketball. Like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. I get made fun of all the time for being short. It is what it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you gotta play with the hand you're dealt. My dad is 6'5". Man stole all the height genes from our lineage and then kicked the ladder out from under him. Can't do shit about it. I gotta live with it. So, like, I can stay 5'6", and I'm comfortable with it. I make jokes about it, but at the end of the day, I can't fucking change it without going and getting, like, life-changing surgery that'll have me debilitated.
We the same height, ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't actually care. But the nice thing too about my country is that, like, this is the normal height. So, but no, I'm still the shortest in my group. So, my group of friends. So it doesn't really matter. Just carry on with this one, eh? Let's just carry on with this one. Yeah.
Like 2 fucking years as my bones reform in my shins. I'm not going to do that. But if I did, I would be insulted for being so insecure about my height that I went through those extreme lengths to change it. And it's the same thing for bald men. You'll see this a lot, where like a bald guy will put on a toupee and it's not like the most optimal one. It's pretty clear he's wearing a toupee. People will make fun of him for being so insecure with that. And it's the same thing with other male beauty products that you'll see. There is a stigma around it. I don't know why she's pretending that doesn't exist. That's a very common and like really socially acceptable thing to make fun of a guy for if he's trying to like fix baldness.
Like, you use soap? You bath with soap? You gay? You gay? Or better yet, you bath? You bath? You smell like fresh roses and cinnamon? Ew! You gay? I'm making a parody, but there are people who believe in that type of mentality. So it's a parody, but
or something, and it's not like perfect, you know what I mean? And while I agree with her that the standards for women are higher than that of men, it's not like it doesn't exist for men. As I mentioned, I'm 5'6". There are innumerable women that want nothing to do romantically with a guy my size, you know, petite, fun-sized men like me. And that's okay.
Yeah,
like, it is what it is. Like, I understand that. Like, but the point is, there is a pressure on men, at least to some degree, to a lesser degree than women, but it is there. And what she's reinforcing here is the idea that men have to continuously adhere to an ever-increasing pressure on beauty standards, which is very similar to what women have gone through for a long time. And I think both of these things here are not good. Like, it's not something to encourage and, like, pump your fist about as, like, a celebratory thing. I think it's a bad direction. So the guy's not saying anything wrong here. I don't know why he's getting spit on so much in the comment section. He's just saying, like, hey, you know, there's, like, a stigma that exists around it, so not every guy's going to be all gung-ho and, like, enthusiastic about going and spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on creams and pills that aren't super efficacious, as well as spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a potential hair transplant that might not work super well or might not look all that great. Like, it's tricky.
Lose your scrotum because, you know, you wanted to have hair. Like, bro, listen, dog, listen. I'm a man that believes in, like, bro, if you're having a disadvantage, accept it. God gave you a disadvantage. Take your L and leave, bro. You're different W's along the way, bro. Like me, I'm short, dog. I'm short. But no one can ever tell me that I'm not a conversationalist. I can't talk to anybody. No one can tell me that I'm ugly. Even if sometimes, sometimes I be looking ugly. Ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes, I be looking at it. But no one can tell me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I have disadvantages. You too have disadvantages. But my sister, my brother, it's not you're not disadvantaged. You are not a disadvantage. There's other things about you that's an advantage. So if you can play on those advantages, you'll start seeing yourself better. Not a lot, let alone other people outside. Because it's not about them. It's about you when it comes to attractiveness and feeling more confident. It's about how you feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Once you feel good about yourself and confident about yourself, then bro, anybody can tell you anything and it won't matter. It won't even process. Like so, who cares? Who cares? But that sure thing does get me. Like some people,
it's a tough situation to be in.
Disrespectful.
And to her point about female beauty standards and how much women go through to uphold like the female beauty standards that have been put on them for so many years now, she's not wrong in that perspective. But I don't know why it has to be a battle. I don't know why she needs to now start shaming men for not conforming to male beauty standards that are being put upon them. Like, yes, there are significantly more for women, but it's not like men are just allowed to be slobs forever. In fact, I don't know how many of you remember this, Don Toliver just took...
Do you see that? That was a big lag. Yo, bro, I think, but it only happens with Penguin Zero for some reason. Like, every other people I react to, there's no lag, dog. Or maybe it's like, bro, but it's recording, though. It's recording. Let's try. It's a big lag. You saw that. I mean, of course you saw that. You're not watching. Yeah, it's
picture
stupid
with,
when I
or
say
had
it
his
out loud.
picture taken with his girlfriend once, and the entire internet was insulting him for like 3 full days about how ugly he is and how shameful it is for her to be with him. And Don Tolliver, I don't even think is like a really unattractive looking guy. Like there is still a pressure on men to look good because they will also be insulted. That is the way the entire culture of like beauty has shifted, where everyone is expected to uphold like crazy standards, right? Now, of course, I do think it is still more for women, but it's not like it's non-existent for men. And I don't think balding is some kind of fabrication, some kind of made-up concept in that it's an easily solvable problem. It's not. And I also think that it's very hypocritical of her to take this stance that bald men are lazy by not going through all of these procedures to try and fix it, because women will go through tons of procedures for things they don't like. So, like, BBL or something, or a boob job. But I would also argue that men that are trying to tell women that they need to fix their flat ass, or like small titties aren't real,
man.
you're just lazy, are equally in the wrong for having that
They are,
perspective.
bro.
Like if this
They
video was
are.
completely flipped and it was some frat bro sitting
Ain't gonna lie to you now. Me personally now. I grew up. No, make excuses. I was just okay. As a lighty, I didn't like girls with a flat ass. If you had a flat ass, I didn't care. I didn't even look at you. I didn't even look at you sexually. I looked at you like a dude. I was like, my nigga, how you doing, bro? You like us and all that, bro. I never really looked at like anybody with a flat bum sexually. Know what I'm saying? Itty bitty titties, hey, I'm all for it. But flat bum, I was like, no, not my cup of tea, is it? But as I grow up and I grow a little bit older now it's like, yo, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. Right? I don't know why it has happened, but like I really don't care. As long as she's like a chick, you know what I'm saying, and we having fun, and yeah, bro. But you get what I'm saying, man. Like I don't care anymore.
going like, yeah, bro, I actually don't believe in A cups. Like honkers of that size, I think are just like actually made up, make believe. Like just go get a boob job. Like go take some biotin or something. Like I'd equally be clowning on him for that perspective too. Like enforcing those kind of beauty standards and insulting people that don't like conform to it, I think is a bad thing. Like for women and for men.
Girls have a lot of pressure to be valued based off their beauty, and guys have a lot of pressure to be valued more on how useful they are. And so guys kind of have an excuse. Like Jeff Bezos does not have to have hair if he doesn't want to, because he has all the money in the world.
I know what you mean, but like, I wouldn't want to be with Jeff Bezos. He's old.
What advice do you have for people that are dating?
If they're wearing a hat, it might mean they're balding and self-conscious about it. So I would press and see if they're doing anything about that.
I love that signing off advice from her right there. If you're with a guy who's wearing a hat, this is a clear indicator that there might be some balding under there that he's very self-conscious about, so poke the fuck out of it. Make sure to interrogate, and if necessary, rip that hat right off and reveal the...
Guys, you do that to a balding man and they will fight you. Ladies, you do that to a balding man, they'll probably fight you, and if it's a normal thinking person, they will dump you. They will never talk to you ever again. Ever again. They will avoid you. Not because they're ashamed or anything like that. Just because that you have the audacity to disrespect them in that manner. If you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, don't do that unless you want to destroy a relationship and you really want to burn a bridge. Don't do that. And another thing, it's none of your business. It really isn't none of your business. Unless you're dating.
magician's secret underneath. There could be a chrome dome, and then you need to ask, well, what's he doing about it? I don't know, to me that just really rubs me the wrong way, because again, if you flip this, let's say it's a guy saying like, if you're with a girl who's wearing baggy pants, it might be a clear indicator of a not being super cheeked up. There might not be enough cake under there. So make sure to like press her on it. Like, what's she doing about that? Are you hitting squats? Are you getting a BBL anytime soon? Like, what's the regimen to fix this? That's just as bad. Like, I think this whole idea of these beauty standards being forced upon women and men are just getting even more out of control in the current climate, and it's just a complete race to the bottom. I'm very surprised to see how much support there was behind her statements, because I find it to be kind of hypocritical, but again, this is a debate that I don't know how big the topic is. I just find it very odd now where she's coming out here and like shaming dudes for being insecure about balding, but then not fixing it. Like there are so many extenuating factors that could play into that for why they can't fix it. Like maybe they have.
Yeah, that's just honestly speaking, this conversation felt like we found the answer, or we found the conclusion to why no conclusion to the video in the first few minutes, and we were just writing it out. Excuse me, and we're just saying the thing over and over again, right? In my opinion, this lady's opinion, I believe that she thinks that if you are balding and you don't want to be balding, then you are lazy if you stay that way, because you could find a method, you could find a system. There's so much things and so much tools to help you balding, right? And then you just being lazy, right? And then she said some weird ish by the end where she's like, yo, if somebody's balding, if somebody has a cap and like, you know, there's balding underneath, you gotta question them, you gotta interrogate them, rah 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 rah. Which again, my sister, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're a man saying you do that to somebody, yo, you can get your ass beat. Watch out, bro. Watch out. But yeah, it was a. I didn't rage as much as I thought I would, but I did talk a lot, so it counts for something. And this video was lagging a lot. I don't know why it was lagging. Hopefully the next video won't be lagging, because it might be just a Penguin Zero type of thing. And if it's a Penguin Zero type of thing, then hey guys, I do still want to watch Penguin Zero. That's a thing, because it's nice reaction to him. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's kind of fun. So yeah, man. Without further ado, comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, I've been the Lost Owen. We out.